extra minutes.
How would you describe Silk Road?
It's essentially an online marketplace where someone can anonymously log into the site, browse or search for whatever drugs or services they want, and then anonymously pay for it through Bitcoins and have it sent to whatever location they want, be it their house or a drop location or anywhere.
It's as simple as that.
It really is. It's downloading some software, and next thing you know, you're there, and you can purchase a service or drugs very easily.
Just about any illicit drug was available and they were categorised.
Yes.
What else was being offered up?
Counterfeit goods, murders for hire, hacking services. Again, it was one of those things where you could ask for it, and someone out there would be willing to provide that service for the right amount of money.
What kind of traffic were you seeing?
There were tens of thousands of users. There was tens of thousands of vendors or drug dealers or service providers on the site. The traffic in any one day was unbelievable.
Thousands?
Thousands, yes.
Thousands of people seeking to buy and thousands more happy to sell.
Yes.
And the kind of money that was involved?
When we took down the site, we were able to determine it was about $1.2 billion in sales as of that day. Bitcoins have...
I should ask you about Bitcoin. I mean, explain Bitcoin. This is an online currency.
Essentially, it's cash online. It's just like going to the store and paying with cash. That money cannot be traced back to the user. It's an anonymous currency that people have paid. It's now being accepted in many places. So if I was a drug purchaser, my Bitcoins would go into the Silk Road, and you wouldn't see how they got mixed around, and then they would be provided to the drug seller's account, and you would never be able to see how the ins and outs and how that money got transferred. It just went into this black hole and came out the other side.
It literally is a case of sitting in your lounge room and buying whatever you like and not even having to leave the house.
Certainly, like I would, even as a law enforcement officer, I still wouldn't know where to go and buy crack on the streets or buy heroin, but I do know how to go online and find it.
And that's the serious concern, isn't it, for parents?
It is. I mean, the access to any sort of to drugs, to hitmen, to guns, to even as minimal as a fictitious license, you know. So now kids have access to these fake IDs.
Parents have to get up to speed, ultimately.
Yes, they have to educate themselves on what their children's worlds are. Just because the internet or the computer or even Tor isn't part of your world, it may be part of your children's world, and you need to know what's going on in your child's world.